Welcome to 6.5 Guys. Hi, I'm Steve Lawrence.
And I'm Ed Mobley. And for those of you who have been following us, our annealing video got linked to accurateShooter.com and it drove a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
But we also got some really good feedback, mainly around how we could just do a few simple things to really speed up the adjustment.
Right. So guys, keep the feedback in the comments coming. This helps us to sharpen up the content, make sure it's on and targeted towards your needs. Now, this is what we'll call sort of the information exchange that we really enjoy, and I think the folks that are following us in this information will really find useful. So Ed, why don't you kind of walk us through kind of the two key points. I mean, one was around getting consistency and speed in the setup, right?
Correct.
So what exactly did we learn?
Yeah, so for those who watched our first video, we received two tips to help us speed up the adjustment. The first was you could stack washers right here to speed up the vertical adjustment. So by cartridge you could say, well, my 223 takes 8 washers,
yeah,
and my 338 takes whatever, and you can write those down. Because if you watched our first video, we spent most of our time just kind of fiddling around.
Yeah, that would really help, because by having the washers and the simple index card taped to the side, if you're changing cartridges, if it says, okay, for 6.5 by 47, we need 8 washers, boom, you pop them on the posts, slap down your flame holders, and you're good to go. And if we're switching to a different cartridge, same thing.
And then another bit of advice we got is you can take a small pocket level like this, and then you can make sure that the torches right here are level. And what that allows you to do is you can set up a cartridge right here and just eyeball right down the torch to make sure that it's going to hit the neck shoulder junction. And then of course any fine tuning you would do, you could play with the angle of the torches.
Yeah, either moving them up or down. Now I know before we started this video, we got this set up pretty quickly, and I think if you guys look back to the previous video, we spent a lot of time doing a lot of eyeball adjustments, and I think we'll definitely be saving time by going to this sort of a method.
Correct. And again, the heights of these washers aren't perfect, so if you have a choice, you would probably start a little bit lower on the neck shoulder junction, so you would be angling these torches up slightly, directing heat away from this unit versus angling them down, because that, if you read the instructions of this unit, they say to avoid that, so you're not directing heat down into the unit.
Yeah.
So with that, I mean, you could literally do cartridge changes, I mean, well inside of 3 or 4 minutes.
That's right.
So.
Well, great. So, hopefully you guys found this update and information useful, particularly if you're getting a bench source, annealing machine, or even something similar to this. It's a great advice and great suggestions. So thanks again for your input.
Absolutely. And also thanks for AccurateShooter.com that saw this and put us on their bulletin. I mean, we really appreciate Paul and the folks there at AccurateShooter.com.
So I've got some cases to anneal. What do you say we go at it?
Let's do it. Let's anneal away.
All right. So we'll get a little bit of.
With the different size cartridges, you're gonna have to reindex that. That's right on.
I was a little heavy-handed with the black on that.
But I mean, the black definitely melted.
Yeah.
So better just but I can tell you right now, if it melted that black, yeah, I mean, stress relief is perfect. Yeah, just catch a shot of those ones. There's some are primed and some aren't. Some of these are primed and some aren't.
All right, well, we got 100 cases annealed.
Yeah, and I mean, look at all this beautifully annealed brass right here.
Looks just like it came right from the factory.
It does. But again, you know, we talk about color, and while the color here is quite pleasing, again, color is not the only indicator. Because we were experimenting here in the studio, and they look different under fluorescent light versus incandescent light.
Right. Yeah.
So again, you know, don't go by color alone.
Yeah. Now, one thing we forgot to mention, guys, is the washers that we picked up were 1/4 steel washers. Now, you know, they have, when I went to the hardware store, they had a variety of washers. That just happened to be what I picked for this machine because I had to get around these posts.
Yeah, and if you want to fine tune your setup, you can even, they also make brass machine washers, so you could get some that are even like half or a third of the thickness of this to really fine tune it.
Yeah, because what we noticed is some of these washers actually varied in thickness from washer to washer.
But for what we wanted to do here, I mean, it was spot on.
Yeah.
Because it would just drive me crazy, Steve, when you would tear this thing down after every annealing.
You're like, knowing we'd have to set it back up.
Knowing we'd have to set it up. I mean, I was this close to getting my own machine, but thanks to our viewers now, we can set this up quickly and also set it up for other cartridges.
That's right.
And also, again, you know, just another shout out to the folks at AccurateShooter.com for linking the video and giving us some exposure. Right. We definitely appreciate that.
Great. Well, guys, if you like this video, again, please be sure to share it out with others, provide links to it, give it a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe on YouTube if you haven't.
Absolutely. Remember, folks, life's an adventure.
Stay on target.